Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. I repeat the same prayer that hope during this corona pandemic time you and your family members are taking care of yourself. Today I will be discussing with you about a Chinese film directed by Tsang, and the film is Better Days. Tsang's incredible Better Days highlights the curse of bullying in schools. It is a story set in a Chinese school, but the story is very much valid across the world. Because this curse is not limited only to China, it is prevalent all over the world. The film shows violently but honestly the suffering of young minds, not only in China but across the world. The protagonist of the film, Nyan, is bullied, targeted, and attacked by three school bullies. Still, she remains focused on her studies and excels in the college entrance examination Gao Gao. A small-time gangster, Xiao Bei, comes to her rescue and eventually falls in love with her. Derek Sang's multidimensional Better Days highlights multiple facets of a story like violence, suicide, bullying, poverty, morality, gratitude, sacrifice, educational system of China, and overall a sensuous teen love story. Now I will discuss with you about the film. Let me start with the film. In a Chinese school, infamous school bully Wei Lai and her friends target another fellow student, Hu Xiao Bei. Now Hu Xiao Dai is targeted and bullied by these infamous school bullies. And it is so severe that she commits suicide jumping off the school building. And Hu Xiaodai was a close friend of Chen Nyan. So Chen Nyan goes a little forward and covers the deceased with her coat as a respect to the dead. Now after this incident, Chen Nyan becomes the next target of these school bullies. They start attacking her, they start troubling her, and while walking on the street, Chen Yan witnesses a gang fight wherein a small time gangster Xiao Bei is being beaten by the rival gang members. She tries to help him by informing the police about this beating, but she is caught and they force her to kiss Xiao Bei in order to humiliate her. Now the police start investigating the suicide case of Hu Xiaodai. Two detectives, Zheng Ye and Lao Yang, are assigned for investigating the murder case of Hu Xiaodai. And the infamous school bullies come to know that Chen Nyan has been summoned to give the witness, because Chen Nyan was Hu Xiaodai's close friend. So definitely she will be summoned, and she is summoned to provide the witness. So now the attack on Chen Nyan becomes stronger, and she reveals the names of Wei Lai and her friends. They attack Chen Nyan with caged rats and knives. Somehow she is able to flee and save herself. She hides in a dustbin, but she doesn't have anybody to protect her. She is completely alone. She comes from a poverty-stricken family. Her mother is hiding because, from for the continuous pressure from the creditors. Her mother sold some counterfeit stuff, so she cannot come home. So Chen Nian is completely alone. So she doesn't have anywhere to go. She comes to Xiao Bei's house and pleads him that please protect me. Xiao Bei agrees to protect her, and he follows her on the way to and from the school. And gradually they get to know each other's life. Xiao Bei starts revealing his past. One day, Xiao Bei is picked up by the police to be in an identification lineup. He is stuck in the police station overnight, and Chen Nian is completely alone and vulnerable. So, in Xiao Bei's absence, these school bullies catch her, beat her, strip her, and cut her hair. And everything they have done while filming the entire incident. When Xiao Bei returns home, he sees that Chen Nian is wounded and she is taping her assignment papers sitting on the floor, and she is completely devastated with torn clothes and chopped hair. He shows sympathy to her and shaves Chen Nian's hair as well as his hair. The next day, Chen Nian attends her school with that chopped hair. She is confident and she dreams for excelling in the college entrance exam. That is her only dream. And now the Gaokao, the college entrance exam, starts, and on the first day, suddenly Wei Lai's dead body is discovered in a landslide. So, of course, Chen Nian is arrested as the prime suspect. And the next day, Chen Nian is escorted to the examination center by the police. And while coming back, she is snatched from the police officials by Xiao Bei. And he makes a plan. He says to Chen Nyan that you are a meritorious student. You have a bright future ahead. So let me take the entire blame of Wei Lai's murder. Initially, Chen Nyan does not agree to this plan, but eventually and reluctantly she agrees to this plan. And Xiao Bei acts as if he is beating Chen Nian. So police officials catch him and arrest him. And in a flashback, Wei Lai's murder is shown. She repeatedly requests Chen Nian not to report the video incident to the police. But Chen Nian says that I do not want to see your face ever. But Wei Lai keeps requesting not to report that incident. And then when her anger crosses the limit, Chen Nian pushes her down the stairs. Wei Lai dies on the spot, hitting her head on the stairs. So this is shown in a flashback. Now back to the present day, Chen Nian and Xiao Bei stick to the fact that they do not know each other. But the detective Zhang Ye realizes and understands that they know each other. And he wants to help them. He understands that if both of them agree or admit to their crimes, then they will get lighter sentences. So he makes a plan and he comes to Chen Nian's house and he lies that Xiao Bei lied his age and he is not a minor. So he has been given death sentence. Chen Nian breaks down and she admits her crime. She is taken to the police station and there both of them agree and admit that they have done that crime and they get lighter sentences. And when the credit rolls, then the preventive measures taken by the Chinese government to stop bullying are shown on the screen and everybody is requested to protect their children with safety and security. So this is the film. But this film touches upon multiple important issues like violence, suicide, bullying, which are very much prevalent not only in China, across the world. And it is definitely occurs and it affects the young minds. This film highlights the pressure of current educational system. If a student performs poorly in the college entrance exam, Gaokao, then he or she will not get the opportunity to study in a good college. So the students are extremely pressurized to perform well in the exam. However, director Derek Tsang has a different point of view that is correct and a little unique. That this is the only time, the examination time, that even the poor students get the equal opportunity to perform well in the exam and succeed in life. So it may be pressurized, but it gives everybody equal opportunities. And this logic is very much valid. The film shows the poverty-stricken families in China. Chen Yan's mother is very poor and she is pressurized by her creditors. And Chen Yan doesn't have anybody to plead, for her safety and security. She comes from a very poor family. The film shows gratitude and sacrifice. Xiao Bei wants to take the full blame of that murder, but he was not involved in that crime. This sacrifice he is making for Chen Nyan. Yes, she wanted to inform the police and wanted to help him, but he is so much grateful for that. He shows his gratitude towards her and sacrifice towards her. This film shows the brighter sides, the hopes. She may be poor, but Chen Nian dreams for a brighter future. Amidst darkness, she wants to have sunshine in her life. She wants to excel in the exam and wants to get admitted in a good college. So even though the film has negative sides of the society like bullying, violence, suicide, murder, this film is also filled with positive sides of the society and life. It shows the struggle but eventually success of a poor student who comes from a marginalized society of modern China. This film shows that anybody in the world can dream for a brighter future and can succeed in life. So this film also a motivational film. It goes down deeper and it portrays multiple facets of the society and life. And overall, it is also a sensuous teen love story. Amidst inequality, love can blossom. Both of them, Xiao Bei and Chen Nian, come from different backgrounds. She is a meritorious student. She excels in exam and in life, but Xiao Bei did not go to school. He is a small-time gangster. But so what? Irrespective of their differences, they find love in each other. They become part of each other's life. They know each other. And that sensuous love story is a very important part of this film. Inequality and darkness do not stop lives in any parts of the society. No matter it is in China or anywhere in the world, life must go on. And all the attributes of life, romance, love, peace, all of those attributes are fulfilled in any parts of this world. So this film is a very, very positive film in that matter. And regarding different departmental works in that film, the direction of Derek Sang is dynamic, multidimensional, and very emotional direction. He really wanted to portray a different side of a love story, and also he has woven different parts of that society, different sides of that society. He brought the examination pressure, at the same time romance, violence, multiple things. So it is a very dynamic film. The screenplay, which is adapted from the Chinese novel, young adult novel, In His Youth, in Her Beauty, is is very good. Screenplay is dynamic, but in some places it is lost somewhere, and it tries to cover multiple stuff. So sometimes it goes little bit over the top, but it is overall it is good. Little loose somewhere, it is little loose, but Derek Sang's direction perfectly perfectly does a very good job. The editing and camera work, I have to tell you, the cinematography by Yo Jingpin is magnificent and filled with bright colors and lighting. The Zhang, editing by Mr. Zhang is very good, and it is extremely fast paced with multiple montages. All the cast did fantastic job, especially Joe Dongyu as Chen Nyan is brilliant. And at the time of filming the film, she was 26 or 27, but the character is of 17 to 18 years. So you will not be able to realize that she is of 26 or 27 years. She did fantastic job. Jackson E, China's highest paid celebrity. He is a big name in China, and he did a brilliant job too. He was only 17 years old during filming, but he plays the character of a small-time gangster. But you will see from her faces, from his face, from his reactions, that he really prepared well for that job. And apart from these two, all the actors did a fantastic job for this film. It was nominated for the Academy Award, Best International Feature Film at the 93rd Academy Awards, and multiple other awards across the world. It received critical acclaim from the general public as well as critics. So I believe that you have already seen. If not, please see this film. It's a fantastic film, Better Days by Derek Sang. And the request goes again, please support me, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. And write in the comment section if you have something to tell me. If you want to request some other videos, some other films, I will definitely try to do that. And until I make the next video, please keep yourself and your family members safe. The pandemic is not over yet. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until I make the next one, thank you and bye.